Fund. So thank you guys. Thank you to everybody that is starting to tune in now, tuning in to our virtual couch party. This started as an idea that I had with my boss, the statewide director of the organization, Vote Carpenter. The idea was, and if you guys bear with me, there is so much going on in the world, right? Like right now, the pandemic and everybody just making sure that that they have food and their health and the health of their loved ones is taken care of adequately, all that kind of stuff. There are a lot of worries going on right now. We wanted to make sure that that we didn't lose sight of one of the main things that people should be thinking about, which is the fact that regardless of what is happening out here in the world, that the elections are still going to happen. And we don't know when things get back to normal. And so it's important that we felt that somebody or some organization that we came together to put that information out to you guys. That it is still of urgent need to make sure that you register to vote, where to vote, update your information, all that kind of stuff. And then when these upcoming elections happen, that you go out and vote or you participate in absentee balloting, whatever it is. But it's important that you vote. I'm from Virginia. This organization that I'm a part of. This program is Virginia based. So I definitely want to shout out everybody in Virginia tuned in for sure. We love home, so we want to make sure that that everybody does what they need to do. And like I said, the focal point of all of this is to register to vote. I think our organization over the past 3 years has registered somewhere over 60 or 70,000 Virginians. We've also helped probably a few hundred people restore their right to vote of citizens who were convicted felons that were released and are off of supervised probation. And so this is a super duper important thing that we want to get across. There's still work to be done, making sure that everybody has the ability to vote and to be registered to vote is our main mission. So thank you again to everybody who is tuning in, who is interested about making sure that their voice is heard, and also making sure that that we move forward. So this event was created to entertain, inform, educate, all that kind of stuff. So we have some of your favorite radio stations, 103 Jams, 106.5. Thank you guys. The Hip Hop Caucus. Thank you guys. The Boys and Girls Club of Virginia Beach. Thank you guys. SCVA. We also have Jay Farrell. We got a lot of other guests coming. We got some of the best DJs on the planet. DJ B, Mad Skills, Andrew Height, DJ Erica B, Izzy the DJ. So, without further ado, what I want to say is, sit back, relax. You got us for 5 hours? So we're going to be riding with y'all, from the safety of your own home. Have a good time. Share the link. There'll be people in the chat to share the link. So you can go ahead and share the link to your friends. We want everybody to join us on this adventure we're going to take for the next 5 hours. I'm bringing somebody to the live in a minute. Good friend of mine. VA, what I'm saying? VA through and through, but one of the most talented people, honestly, that I know. Was a former cast member on Saturday Night Live. Also is one of the best stand-up comedians traveling around the country today. Has had TV shows, has a movie coming out next month and has been in movies and will continue to have other productions that he has focused on. And so in a minute, if we can gear him up, if we can get him on, I want to bring to the live our very first guest, my homie, Virginia's own, one of the funniest people on the planet, Jay Farrell. Can we get him in here? Jay Farrell. Can we get him in here? Can we get the homie in the chat? What we doing? Let's get him on this live.
Yo. What up, Batman?
What up, bro? What's up?
Ain't nothing, man. I'm out here trying to stay corona free.
I know that's right.
It's pretty hard. I didn't even listen. I went to the Boys and Girls Club. I went to the Boys and Girls Club and I had my rapping mic and a little kid stole it and it broke my heart. But it built character.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that you were part of the Boys and Girls Club, so that's dope.
Yeah, man. My mother always was advocating summer programs, and me and my sister just for me and my sister to just get out of the house and be amongst the community, man, and not be couch potatoes, So that's what we did. And this is, dude, I'm so happy to do this with you. just to get the word out there, man. And I have to say this, first of all, I'm so proud of Americans, man, because in the last couple of months, people finally decided to start wiping their behinds. Like, like that to me is a statement. I mean, it's not like you needed that skill as an adult anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that people are finally doing it, man, I feel so much safer now. But I mean, I really don't. My etiquette with everybody has been the same, and it has been the same. I have not. I didn't used to know my neighbors, but I know my neighbors now. I didn't know them before. Shout out to Jill. Shout out to the Persian dude next door. He ain't introduced his name, but I know he's Persian because they be having parties over there. So, man, I'm happy to do this event with you, man, just to, get the word out there to tell people, yes, do not let the crisis, do not let the pandemic like sidetrack y'all. Like we have a job. We have to get out there and we have to voice our opinion, whatever your opinion is, voice your opinion, get it out there. And it's better to be heard. It's better to be heard and be closed off. And it's better to try than not try at all. So, hey, get up there and do it, please. And that's from me. I'm a vote too. If I got to take my black behind all the way back to Virginia in November, I'm a vote. I did it last time. I'll do it again. I got flyer miles, I've been traveling. You know what I'm saying? And look, the plane ticket's really cheap right now too.
Right?
You go all the way to Hawaii for $25 first class. Everything you want to eat. If you get that ticket right dang now, because Corona done wiped everything out. I'm going to Germany, Switzerland, all of that. You wait to 2023 when this stuff stops. Out there.
That's even more of a reason why we're like, yo, like we know some people are going to be a little nervous about physically going to the polls, but absentee balloting, absentee voting is a thing. So if you need to do that, like mail it in, but just make sure that you're registered one, and then just make sure that your voice is heard another. Like that's super important. That's critical right now.
Yeah, man, it is super critical. And like I'm saying, wherever you need to go to get it done. Some of y'all done moved out of the state and you ain't registered in the state that you living in. If you're not, go back to your home state. Make sure that you take advantage of that, man, because it's serious. And even though the airport etiquette is a little crazy now, they ain't feeling up on you like they were before, Right. I went to the airport when the Corona thing started. I had to go home from Tampa. I walked through security. It took me 45 seconds to get through security. 45 seconds. I said like Cat Williams, 45 seconds to get through security. 45 seconds. That's all it took. They ain't even touch a pimp. I could have had all types of explosives and everything on me. They said, nah, you good. Just don't bring that Corona thing over here in front of my.
Man, listen. So I appreciate you joining us. Before we get out of here, because we're going to 103 Jams next. Please, man, please, for me, please plug this movie. Let us know what's going on with your new movie, man.
Guys, that was a perfect segue. Me doing, I sound like Kevin Hart explaining this.
Perfect.
Listen, guys, that was a perfect segue for me to go into the film. Listen, I did a movie with Cat Williams. Keke Palmer, DC Young Fly, Dion Cole, Jess Hilarious, Andy Ayalo. There's so many people in this movie. Carlo Los.
Yeah.
I did this back the end of 2017, man. It's coming out on digital platforms, Lionsgate Digital on June the 16th. So make sure y'all check out 2 Minutes of Fame. It's the first movie that's got me starring in it. I was number one on this movie, and it stayed at Lionsgate, man. But it was one of the highest tested comedies that they've had, like laughs from beginning to end. So please support your boy on June the 16th. Make sure that you go and you download 2 Minutes of Fame. It's a heartfelt movie, man. It's about a young comedian who is on Instagram, who kind of blew up off of a video, got put in a talent competition, came back. He kind of gets sunned by the big comedian, and he really has to break down and learn how to do stand up. It's a good movie, man.
Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Yeah, man. So like I said, UVA is on. So like I know some of the beats of the movie were changed, so it's not literally your life story, but I know some of them match up, some of them don't. But yeah, it
Right.
was just dope to see that. You know what I'm saying? You got it coming out, and it's finally coming out. I'm super proud of you, bro. I appreciate
Thank
you
you.
joining us for this. You know what I'm saying? You always show love to home. You
No
know what I'm
doubt.
saying? Brother for life, and whatever you need from me personally, you know what I'm saying, to help you promote the movie, like we talked about offline. I got your back, bro. You VA, but you're my brother too. So thank you for caring about Virginians. Thank you for caring about voting. You know what I'm saying? Making sure our people, that home is good. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's important, man. Get out there and voice your opinion, man. It's
Yeah, man.
incumbent that everybody gets out there and does this. Everybody.
I like
We
you
need
said the word incumbent. You out there with the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, homie with the word. Yeah.
hey, you gotta drop them in there, you gotta drop them in,
Yeah, yeah. Listen, bro, thank you so much, man. We're about to go to 103, but thank you so much, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, my G.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, man.
103
All right.
jams, 103 jams. Can we get 103 jams in the chat? What we doing? I'm still, controlling the thing for a minute. Uh-oh. Is that DJ Fonts?
That's me.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
It's me. I just felt it to be incumbent upon myself to be part of this.
Now everybody's.
I'm dropping that word in too, man.
Oh, man.
Everything's good. Everything's good, dude. I appreciate you having us. First of all, for those that don't know, yeah, it's DJ Fonts, program director here at 103 Jams, and it's important that we do talk about this stuff, man. So, which is why I'm taking the time out to make that happen. So,
Yes, sir.
we
Yes,
got to
sir.
talk about a democracy that works for everybody, right? That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, man. Just making sure that everybody is reminded and encouraged about registering to vote. And then when it's time, these upcoming that you either go out or more appropriately, make sure you're safe.
Exactly, man. So first of all, I want to say I hope everybody out there is safe and healthy. First of all, secondly, you've got a lot of time on your hands and have had a lot of time on your hands. So there's no reason to not take a few moments to register to vote. It's not what's happening today, but the election is coming. And so you have to be registered and prepared for that. And there's so much going on in the world right now. I mean, just look around at the corona situation, man. First of all, just that public health crisis and seeing how things are happening and unfolding, and the leaders that are at the head of this thing trying to be part of it. And you're going to look at people and see, are they doing a good job, doing a bad job? And that's why it is incumbent upon us to do our civic duty and get out there and vote. And it's not just about the coronavirus and the public health education. It's about the courts, and it's about having a seat at the table, and it's about making decisions, and it's about climate change, and it's about all the problems that you see and hear about every single day on the news. And it's about protecting those communities too, because a lot of people don't have that seat at the table right now. And a lot of people talking about climate change specifically, we've been talking about that for a while. Had a whole big event about it not too long ago too. Norfolk's underwater, Portsmouth's underwater, and you see communities of color and low-income communities and disabled people and young people, and they're all affected by this more severely than maybe some other communities. And so that's why all this stuff is so vital. And it's not just those things either, too. It's about the whole idea of coming together to build a government that works for the people, us. And so, again, it doesn't really matter how you sway. Bottom line is, it's your job to vote, because if you like the job our elected leaders are doing, then you need to vote to keep them in there so they keep doing a good job for us. If you don't like what you see, if you don't like what our elected leaders are doing, then you need to vote so that you can put better qualified candidates in those positions, and we can all have a little better life depending on your how things align with your values. It just doesn't matter. You just got to get out there and do your thing. So that's what I got to say about it. I will see you at the polls, and I appreciate you having us, everybody out there, man. So Batman and everybody, for sure. And I know people came to get informed. They came to get a little inspiration too, but I know they also came to get entertained, which is why we got to bring up my man, DJ B,
roll the weed until I get me some. We formed a new religion, no sins as long as their mission and deception is the only felony. Nobody.
Got $100 bill, get your hands up. You got a $50 bill, get your hands up. You got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You got a $10 bill, get your hands up. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies,
1, 2.
single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, thank God.
DJ B 103 Jams, Fresh Radio. We partying first. Hey, look, it's Friday.
You got $100 bill, get your hands up. You got a $50 bill, get your hands up. You got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You got a $10 bill, get your hands up. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, thank God. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, thank God. All the chicken heads, be quiet. All the chicken heads, be quiet. All the chicken heads, be quiet. Yeah, baby, stop that swoop face, let me sing along. Come on. All the good looking women sing along.
Live from the social distancing studio. Prestopia, 35th Street Park Place, the Soul of Norfolk. I'm gonna rock till about 1. Let's go. Put them shout outs in the chat. I see them. Shay, what up? Angela, we see you. Let's go.
If you got more hair on your head, if you got more hair on your head, if you got more hair on your head, your ears to your sleeves, even if you got a weed. Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Ow! Ow! Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up?
Radio.
Ow! Ow! So all my niggas that get it from the back, who wanna have sex with no strings attached? Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Ow! Ow! Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Ow!
Get up on the couch. We ready to party. Word up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Back on the scene, crispy and clean. You can try, but then why? Cause you can't intervene. We be the outcast, down for the settle. Won't play rock, won't play the pebble. Open the door, you best believe we're sliding through it swiftly. Niftily, we can make it hip to be. What with our cause, what with be. Be the epitome, do, die, dippity. So now I dwell just to say you're plain up. Pull your cup, cause I got the container. Pass the plate up, cross the feet up. Like you can play like the Sony innovator. Got the tray top, body of the top. You can get scooped.
I mean, it's your voice, your vote. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You know what I mean? Part with a purpose of the G League of Conservation Voters. Let's get it.
Hey, you're missing the hooter of the funky Buddha.
I'm rocking all classics too. Why not?
So come on, it's like we'll start to kick it. Cause we're like the outlaw style. It was like cause I had it behind the bush when you see me driving by. Hanging out the window with my magnum, picking out some poodles. Acting kind of local, but just another local kid from the street. Getting break with the local. Here is something you can't understand. Here is something you can't understand. Here is something you can't understand. Here is something you can't understand.
Climate change is real.
It's time for some action.
I've been doing all the dumb stuff. Just because something is coming from it. I'm not gonna waste no time running around like I straight coming. Come in at ya. Sorry that I had to get ya. Time for some action.
I got a funky rhyme with a funky style. I got a funky rhyme with a funky style. I got a funky rhyme with a funky style. I got a funky rhyme with a funky style. Keep it like it's a funky with my favorite cartoon. After marriage, the honeymoon. I'll be jack me with the spoon. Who loves pop out of skill? Ladies, let your body flow. Send a chill up the spine like an Eskimo. Here's a backstage pass to a funky show. Come give me a kiss under the mistletoe. Nice, like tiger. Walker was a great big wayo. I knew a fat girl who broke the scale. You won't tell, I won't tell. Try and tell, I must excel. Took a little test, I passed and failed. Breaks, no need to hit them. Skins, you got them, I wanna get rid of them.
Whitney, what up? Let's go. Beef in the crates, DJ B. Partying with a purpose.
Plays a sax. Me, myself, I love to mag. Red bone booties, I'm out to wag. Stick up kids, it's out to tag. Spring again, and I'm feeling fine. Pass me an ice cold glass of wine, so I can get mellow. Lay back and let my girl play the cello. Hello, I hate jello, let me be me. Relax on my TV, watch a Hardy Boy mystery. Greg N-I-C-E. Greg N-I-C-E. Oh yeah, it's another Gangstar short shot. Featuring the one and only. Handle, boy. Nice. Is EJB. Hey. A Gangstar has got to be the short shot. Nicest move has got to be the short shot. A Gangstar has got to be the short shot. Nicest move has got to be the short shot. A Greg Nice, a Greg N-I-C-E. Driving them bass so we rock for a fee, not for free. Maybe I'll do it. Charity. Now my employer or my employee is making Greg N-I-C-E very M-A-D. Don't ever ever think of
We got Dallas, Texas checking in. What up?
For my royalty. Put lead in your ears and drink a cup of tea. Easter red alert and kick a free. Ooh la la, we say Muhammad Ali. You say glass, just clay. I say butter, you say parquet. It's alright if you wanna make a sway on my way uptown. Took the deuce to the trade. I originate, they duplicate. I praise the Lord and keep the faith. It's alright, keep biting at the bait. 92, 1 year later. Peace out, Premier, take me out with the fader.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is DJ Premier. I'm checking out DJ B right now, so I think you need to do the same thing. Tune in, listen closely. All right, DJ B. All right, let's get it.
It's Friday.
You want to go with me tonight? It's in my mind. I see romantic faces, candlelight shining all night. So you move,
A lot of vote information in that chat. Keep it coming. Crazy lineup of dope DJs and speakers, VAs on. We live until 5. Word up. My 6 till 1. You can follow me at Beats at the DJ, or you can visit the store for this thing blows over. But we social distancing. Prestopia, 532 35th Street, Norfolk, VA. Berg, what up? We see you, G.
sugar, so my mind, everything I be for you. You're my angel, lifted in the skies, and that's what really got me.
It's the way you're moving, it's the way you're growing, it's the way you do me. It's the way you're moving, it's the way you
Fresh Radio, Fresh Radio, Fresh Radio, Fresh Radio,
It makes me want to say, you're not mine. 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 What am I supposed to do? Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna.
Ladies,
Never gonna get it. 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 Never get it.
Fresh Radio, 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 Fresh Radio.
wow, rest in peace, Andre Harrell. You know what? I can play some Mary. I'm just playing joints off top. Let's go.
Have you ever loved someone so much that you died, giving so much of yourself? It seems the only way. Tell me what you want and I will give it to you.
Shouts to the boy Izzy the DJ. He's coming up later. What up? Oh, I'm gonna hit that guy. You know what? Let's play all Uptown records for the rest of this hour. Why not?
You know if the time is right, I don't wanna fuss and fight. I just wanna let you know I'm feeling good tonight. I want you to take my hand and promise you'll be cool, because I know you like the way that I move. Oh boy, you bring me joy. Some try to plague me, but they can't fake me. Oh boy, you got it going on, and you make me happy.
Shouts DJ Erica B.
So very happy.
You know I'm just rocking. You know I ain't no set. She coming up later.
I don't know
ATL checking in, fresh out what it is.
what I wanna do.
Shouts to Marquita. Let's go. Hey, look, go out there and vote. That's why we doing it. We partying with a purpose. Word up.
You know when I think of you, I'm thinking of myself. I just wanna be with you, my friend, and no one else. It's not hard to say what I feel, because you know that my love is for real. Oh boy, I'll be your toy. Come on and play with me and never leave me. Oh boy, you got it going on, and you satisfy me. You satisfy me. Be my man, oh girl.
There you were, out there on the floor. The way you move, girl, only made me want you more. I did not know you had me hypnotized to the movement of your body dancing in my eyes. I know I had to hold you and make you mine. Don't want to control you, just have a good time in ecstasy.
Shouts to Chesterville.
Chesterfield NAACP, what up? Shouts to Rube, what's it?
And you're hitting out next to me.
Listening to Fresh Radio, broadcasting live. It's freshradio.com.
It's driving me crazy. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind. The way I feel lately, it's driving me crazy. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind. The way I feel lately, it's driving me crazy. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind.
Hey, Big Salute to Smith County Board of Supervisors. Is that the Howie District? I'm sure I messed that up. My bad.
Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind. Hey,
rest in peace to the great Heavy Day.
You're on my mind. You're on
all
my
uptown.
Mind. Hey, every little thing I do,
27 minutes.
You're on my mind. Hey, every little thing I do, you're on my mind. You're on my mind.
You gonna move fast too.
That's the kind of girl I need down with my team. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. That's the kind of girl I need down with my team. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. I need a girl who ain't scared to scratch. Someone who got my back. Gotta be a dark skin, a light skin, black, the type of girl that stays busy all day. But when the sun goes down, she's my sexy souffle. Hey, somebody really ain't afraid to work. And if you try to disrespect the bitch around and get your feelings hurt, she ain't just from no Coney, honey, heavily cut. She lonely flex with a brother that can handle it. And I if she's a little jealous, she can still be a lady while she's cooling with the
Toe Rock Mobile.
Beautiful,
Mobile Notary in the building. What up?
She's a candlelight dinners from her man. But she's a trooper and she has to silly things from the can. A very nice girl, but don't mistake it for no softy. And that's the way I like it. Yeah, black, no sugar, no cream. That's the type of girl I need down with my team. Black, no sugar, no cream.
Yes, Monique. Yes, Monique. Let's go.
Down with my team. Black, no sugar, no cream. That's the type of girl I need down with
we going uptown.
You can't have a sit out. Here's DJB. My name is my name. For you.
I search low and I search high, trying to find myself a cutie pie. But destination leads me to a dead end, over and over and over again. They told me to wait, so I waited, anticipated, debated and played it, but still came up with the same old thing.
Shouts to Sarah. What up?
Every time I find the right girl, she turned out to be the very wrong girl. Tell me, y'all, when will this madness stop? I want somebody to love me for me, not because I'm in
rest in peace.
I'm looking for a love that's solid as a rock, a rock, a rock.
This is DJ Matt. If your ears have been polluted from listening to rotten radio, turn it off, throw it away. and listen to Fresh Radio. What up, what up? It's your boy DJ Scratch, Visit President. Checking out my homie DJ B. Fresh Radio. Salute.
If I'm not your lover, if I'm not your friend,
We so uptown right now. Let's go.
tell me, baby.
Fresh Radio. Suckers.
Hey, this is John Witherspoon. Don't nobody go in the bathroom for the next 35 or 45 minutes. Yeah, boy. Listen to my man, DJ B. B. Bang, 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 bang. DJ B is here. On Fresh Radio. Fresh Radio.
Let's go.
It's
I mean, we party with a purpose. Make your vote count. All votes matter. Let your voice be heard at the polls. Also, rest in peace to my guy DJ.
Jam, oh jam, jam, Teddy jam, yeah.
Hey, it's hot in VA today. On this phase 1. Don't be out there acting crazy. Make sure you still social distance. Cover up. If you're vulnerable, stay home. But you still need to vote. We so uptown. This next joint, y'all ready? This is my joint right here.
Jam on, jam on, jam on.
This is a DJB Shore Shot.
You know, you pretty play the whole Guy album, and we'll be fine with that. Shouts to my dudes. Sing with us, sing with us. I'm not gonna sing it. But you say.
You can call me crazy. You know I'm good on you. I guess I'm strong now.
whatever you may call it. It's love without a doubt. Perfect this feeling so strong. I need a love tonight. I don't care what they say. I know
One more off that album. One more.
you know that it's true. You can call me crazy.
Fresh radio, fresh radio, fresh radio, fresh radio, fresh radio, fresh radio.
You can call me crazy. You know that it's true. You can call me crazy.
Wait, one more off the album.
Each and every time you are here with me, the touch you give me with your hands. When you caress my skin, I'm under your
Peace to Philly, what up? VA, let's go.
Took me some time, now I realize it's you to which I belong. I love it. The feeling's getting strong. The things you do to me, it brings out ecstasy. It really turns me on. Oh, baby, come tonight, baby, please. And I'll get you home tonight. It's gonna be alright, we're just you and I. Hey, let's make it eyes. Hey, girl, I'm in a romantic mood. Singing, ooh, won't you grill me, baby, tonight?
Shouts to DJ Bad Skills, he's coming later. Andrew Heights coming up later. Erica B, Izzy the DJ. A lot of special guests. We party with a purpose today. Word up.
Even if it's for a while, enjoy this good love and give a smile. We'll go out tonight, hanging in on the table. We'll go out tonight, baby. Have a dinner on the candlelight, and you can grill me.
Shouts to Uncle Jeff Red. Virginia Votes Live County.
Come on, baby.
Let's see if y'all remember what movie this is from. It's coming up. Shouts to the boy Wayman Tisdale and Natalie.
You called and told me you wanted to leave, but it seems that you don't want to leave me. You said we were so happy together when we first met. Oh. Let's get started acting crazy. Oh, baby, what's happening?
All right, I'm about to get into some break beats. Why not?
Oh, my love.
We just vibe.
You want games? Well, I'm not playing. Let me know if you want to leave. Oh, baby, please don't call me with your lies. I don't want to hear it, baby. No, no. But it's what you do.
Every day's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you register to vote, my dude. Yeah, Run DMC just flipped it. All the best things in love with a sister and a cousin. All started with a little kiss like this. You know these songs. These are the OG original versions. We party with a purpose. Anybody see House Party?
What's up, y'all? This is Bowling Little Full Force, the movie House Party. I'm here with my boy DJ B.
Yes, DJ B. You got it. 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 I know you got soul. Hey. If you did, you wouldn't be in here. I know you got soul. If you did, you wouldn't be in here. I know you got soul.
How y'all feel out there?
Oh yeah. All right. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. In the place to be, as it is plain to see. He is DJ B.
Well, there we are. We don't have to ask anybody else. We got that from the source.
Party with a purpose. Let's go, VA. Make sure you register to vote. It's important.
You're jingling, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
You're jingling, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
You're jingling, baby.
Go ahead, baby.
You're jingling, baby.
Go ahead,
Break
baby.
Break
baby.
Break
baby.
Break
baby.
You're jingling, baby.
Go ahead, 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 baby.
James, and rock it with us. Let's go.
Too much rainy days. Find so much lazy ways. Just get away, baby. Start of life is not for me. I'm working my day. Working for my own way. It's all over me. I can't stand it. Start of life is not for me. I need a
Hey, who's serving drinks though? For those that are registered to vote and over the age of 21. I got about 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
Hey yo, here's DJ B. Fresh. Hey yo.
Shout out to Sir James. What's popping?
It takes two to make a thing go right. Come on. It takes two to make it out of sight.
Had to bring out the vinyl for this one. Y'all ready?
The reason why, man, I don't know. So let's go, cause it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It
name is Rob, I got a real funky concept. Listen up, cause I'm gonna keep you instant. I got an idea that I wanna share. You don't like it, so what? I don't care. I'm number one, the uno, I like calm. Bring over suckers, cause all of them I'll stomp. Won't neglect, but I will coach. All the followers, all of them please. I'm not a boxer, but the man boxer. A slick brother that's easy out boxer. Cause I'm Bob, the last name he says. And on the mic, I'm known to be the bestest. So let's start, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm not a sucker, so I don't need a bodyguard. I won't wear bulletproof vests. Don't smoke Buddha, can't stand sex.
Here we go now.
Thank you so much for rocking with me. We got some incredible DJs up next. Incredible people. We partying with a purpose. VA votes 2020 is the hashtag plus hashtag party with a purpose. The plus climate change is real. We've been talking about it. We will continue to talk about it. We will continue to do something about it. More importantly, right now, also as well, equally as important, make sure everybody you know is registered to vote. You know what I mean? Salute. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of this party with a purpose event. Thank you.
Fresh radio, fresh radio, fresh radio, fresh radio,
Come on now.
Higher, baby. Pull 'em up. Get higher, baby. Pull 'em up. Get higher, baby. Pull 'em up.
Clap your hands, everybody, come on, y'all. Clap your hands, everybody, come on, y'all. Clap your hands, everybody.
Shouts to Sosa, word up.
Come on now. Clap your hands, everybody.
Batman, what up?
Everybody. Come on. Clap your hands, everybody.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
All the fellas in the place, sing along.
It takes two to make it out of sight.
All the independent women, where you at? Come on.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
All the fellas in the place, sing along.
It takes two to make it out of sight.
Shouts Newport News. Shouts to the whole 7 cities. Thank you. Let this fade out.
fresh radio, 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 fresh.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the drive, man it's so tough.
Alright, yo, put the belly on the body, make a clutch. See no watch, now she wanna give crutch. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, and my forget what. When she want dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a bus. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fat like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and they leather. Go broke never, on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz, I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they were my thing.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go.
What's up, Virginia? It's No Malice. And I want to let you all know we need to get out here and do our part and vote. It's a lot of important decisions that need to be made based on issues like environment, education, taxes, healthcare, and also safety. I need to be able to get out here and jog in any neighborhood that I choose to without being shot. So I want you to encourage your friends and family to do the same. Register and then vote on election day. I want y'all to stay safe and remember, VA votes.
Yo, what up? It's Rapper Big Pooh, and I'm encouraging all Virginians to vote. It's easy and fast to do. Voting contributes to such issues as healthcare, safety, education, environment, taxes, and so much more. So make sure y'all go register to vote, and then you vote. VA votes, baby.
What's going on, y'all? This Scorpio Brown, personal trainer, former football player. I'm here to encourage everybody in the state of Virginia to go out and register to vote. Yes, this is my home. I love it to death, and we have to pick the right people in the right places in order for us to be a great state. All right? Everybody needs to go out and register to vote. Everybody. All right? It's easy. It's fast. Voting will contribute to all the decisions that's made, all the issues that we deal with. Taxes, healthcare, education, the environment, safety, so on and so forth. Let's get this thing taken care of so we can make it happen, all right? Go out, register, vote. VA's votes. Let's get it.
Democracy for All envisions
a just, healthy, and thriving democracy in the United States, where all communities feel empowered to take part in the civic process,
and where the barriers to voting have been eliminated.
We will fight for a democracy rooted in racial justice and equity,
creando una diferencia en nuestras elecciones locales,
mobilizing young people
and people of color
to participate in the democratic process. In 2018, we registered over 389,046 voters.
We turned out over 1 million voters in the polls, and we held 63 community parties
near the polls with over 3,000 attendees. We are committed to ensuring that the actions we take to fight for democracy
benefit those hit hardest.
Democracy is weakened when the people are excluded from it.
In 2020, the fight continues.
We are registering people to vote.
We are encouraging people to get out and vote.
And we will still be here
in our communities,
fighting to protect your vote at the polls.
La batalla por la democracia está inevitablemente conectada a la batalla por nuestras comunidades.
It is a pivotal time in history.
We can end the voter registration gap.
Register,
be engaged,
vota, vote, and vote.
Hi, it's Sinquisha, and I want to share an important message with you on your right to vote. In June of 2015, Governor Terry McAuliffe signed an executive order that court fine and fees are no longer a barrier when requesting to restore your civil rights, nor is there a waiting period for citizens once they have been released from supervision. Furthermore, the individual doesn't have to jump through hoops of collecting paperwork from numerous jurisdictions. Governor Northam has continued his legacy, and over 200,000 formerly incarcerated have restored their voter registration rights. The current policy is that if you have been released from probation or parole, there is a brief one-page application that you have to complete in order to request to have your voting rights restored. And all of us here at Virginia League of Conservation Voters Education Funds will be able to help you through the process. I can be reached at 804-334-0824 or sgarns@valcv.org. I have some citizens who would like to share their restoration of rights stories with you.
COVID-19 will encourage the community to continue social distancing and vote absentee. Regardless of where you vote from, please vote.
My name is Sir James. As we live through the gloomiest times of our existence, it is important that we utilize our vote and make democracy become actualized on Election Day. Vote.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angela, and I encourage all of you to participate in our democracy. Register to vote. Update your voter registration. Most importantly, vote.
Hey, I'm Tammy. Let's make voting accessible to all Virginians, including formerly incarcerated, elderly, and the homeless.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mike. It's important that we all get out and vote because voting is how we shape our communities and how we participate in our democracy. Get out and vote. No votes matter. Peace.
African American women carry the most weight. So use this power, then register to vote.
It's important to vote, especially because I am a person of color and I feel as though my ancestors fought for our rights. So I want to ensure that I'm using my voice.
You should vote because not everybody has the chance or the opportunity to vote. Have their rights taken away from them because of actions that they have made.
Hi everybody, my name is Richard and I just recently had my rights restored. And I'm about to vote for the very first time in my life, and it feels so awesome.
Hi, I'm Mark. I work for Virginia League of Conservation Voters in Richmond, Virginia. And knowing Richmond, it is a college town and students can vote every year. So get out there and vote. You are the future.
RVA votes matter.
RVA votes matter. Recovery votes matter.
Nova votes matter.
Hi, my name is Monique, Area Director for Norfolk, Virginia, and I would like to talk to you today a little bit about the importance of voting. Voting can help kids keep free lunches in school, lower tuition, and also help us lower our state and local state taxes. When you vote, you can also have your voice be heard when it's time to pass bills in the state and the presidential elections. Please, let your voice be heard by going to the polls and casting your ballot. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Hello, my name is David Wolf. I'm here to encourage you to get your voting rights back. As for me, I didn't know I could get my rights back, and now I'm a registered voter. So get out, get registered, and have a blessed day. Thank you.
Our vote matters. It's bigger than you or me. It's our future, our kids. So let's vote with a purpose. Our elections have consequences. Some evident as day and goes to the unvote. So let's bring awareness to our brothers and sisters. So that our ghettos and remain ghettos so that we can receive proper education. So the homeless can stay out the pen or get overcharged. So that we can be healthy and so we can be equal. That's all. Our vote matters, so get out and vote.
What's up, fam? This is James Boyd. I'm president of the NAACP in Portsmouth, Virginia. And I just want to take a moment just to encourage all of you to get out there and register to vote. I know people say this all the time, but there are people that die for us to exercise our individual rights to be able to engage in the democratic process through the vote. And literally, they're watching us, looking down on us now to make sure that we engage in what they sacrificed for. Look, I am a big advocate for the informed vote, right? I don't say go out there and vote one particular party just because. I believe that we need to have an educated vote, we need to have an informed vote, but most importantly, we need to have an intentional vote. But in order to participate, you got to be signed up in the game. So listen, do me a favor, go out there and register to vote today if you haven't already done so. We need you in the fight. Again, this is an opportunity to engage in this process. The vote is the most non-violent weapon that we have. Let's use it. All right, fam. God bless.
What's going on, everyone? Glad to be on the couch with you all today for this couch party. My name is Joe Dillard. I'm the president of the Norfolk Branch NAACP, and I just wanted to stop in, share a few nuggets with you guys why I think voting is important, why everyone needs to get registered to vote. I believe the greatest equalizer we have on this earth right now is your voice in voting. A lot of times we see on social media that we get up and we advocate for a particular situation or something that happened. And of course we see something happen at that point and we get changed for that particular situation. But if you could systematically change the policy itself or to prevent it from ever happening again, that's where the greatest victory lies. And I believe in changing policy, you have to have the right people in office to do so. So in order to get people in the office to do so, we got to make sure that we're voting for the right people. And in order to vote, you got to make sure you're registered. So it goes full circle to make sure, encourage you, your friends to get out and register to vote. In November, we have a pivotal election like no other time. If you look around today with pandemics that we have going on, unemployment rates skyrocketing, and debates that shouldn't even be debated, I think right now is more important than ever when it comes to making sure we're registered to vote and making sure we get to the polls. I look forward to seeing you guys at the polls in November.
Hey America, it's Tavares Marks from the Chesterfield County Branch NAACP, here to urge you and encourage you to get out to the polls and vote this year. This is probably the most important election of our lifetimes. Sure, we've heard it before, we've said it before, but it's not more true than this 2020 election. So much is at stake, so much is on the line, and we need you to get out to the polls and vote. Our lives depend on it. Go vote.